An African History of Africa by Zainab Badawi. I'm pretty sure about the surname. The name I'm not sure. You see, there's Zainab. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Yeah. So this book takes a broad spectrum of African history, and it goes back. It goes far enough back to start with the hominids and stuff like that. And I think maybe a little bit about dinosaurs. It really starts with the hominids, and then how it spread, and then it starts with the civilizations. So even what's great about this is a lot of African history that you read will focus on the periods of colonization, right? Most of this book predates that, but it does still focus on that as well later in the book, but most of it predates that and tells it from the African perspective. So a lot of it is told from the European perspective, most of the most popular works. But more of these are starting to come out. The writing in this is really great. It's very easy to digest, to go through. So you can read like a bunch of pages and really fast, really easily, and you take it in, you just take it in. Although you're getting a lot of information quickly because it's telling of every place in Africa as much as it can. So and it has to do it quickly and as fast. It's not that big a book, right? It's a decent sized book. It's like 400 something pages. Because this is an introduction book. This is what it is, and as that it works perfectly. Like I'll say this, right? So also when they got to South Africa, I was like, oh, you're leaving so much out. You just put in a sentence what should be what you can go for books and books about. You can make a whole series of 10 books just about the thing you just put in one sentence. Like, oh, so that because I know more about it, this is like, oh yeah, you're leaving so much out. But then that made me excited because in the other parts, like I was reading, I realized, oh, because she has to force everything in here, she has to leave so much out. This is kind of introduction to get you curious, and then I can go and delve into those stuff, like the Kushites. I really want to go read more about the Kushite Empire and stuff, and get into it. Because now I realize how much in the other stories has to be left out if she had to leave that much out about the South African story. And that's got me really, really excited to get. And it was in that way it was really fun. It's always books like this can often get boring when they go too wide. They try and tell too much. It's just like facts, and you can't get too much into stories. She does a really good job of really getting into giving a feel of the people of time, their ideas and stuff, and what was happening, and then going through like this. And so she has to nitpick to just give it focus, and instead of making an encyclopedia. And it does a really good job. And then all these little hints about, this, and what I loved about this so much is, and I think that was the goal of this book, is to get you something to be fascinated about and then go look into it more. The Kushites, ancient Egypt Empire. There was Aksum. Aksum I really want to go check out. Great Zimbabwe, I want to learn more about that. I don't know much about that as well. There's other ones now I'm starting to forget the names. There's a story about a certain slaver also that I thought, that I read he wrote a 70-page biography about himself. I thought, that's going to be interesting. It's fascinating, interesting, and yeah, it gives life, and it's so much information that I know nothing about. And now I could go into it deeper because now I'm reading the South African part, I know how much he had to leave out just to make this thing still like a normal book. And now I'm really excited. That just made me more excited. Can't wait to get into more stuff. I would recommend, if you want to get into African history and start learning about this, I think this is the perfect start. And then you can kind of, that thing she was talking about is interesting. I'm going to learn more about that. And this is a really great introduction.